And going on from there, he saw two other brethren, James, son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, in a ship with Zebedee, the father. And they were mending their nets. And he called them. And they immediately left the ship and their father and followed him. Matthew 4:21 and 22. So Jesus had just called Peter and Andrew, who responded straight away to his invitation. Now he approached two other brothers with the same call, and they also responded. Peter, Andrew, James, and John had been part-time followers of Jesus since his baptism, but they were still fishermen. But the time had come for these four men to leave the sea, their boats, and their nets, and become full-time followers of Jesus. This was a crucial decision. It is hard for most people to tear away from life that is familiar and strike out into the unknown because risk is involved. But in both cases, the response was wholehearted. Peter and Andrew straight away left their nets, and James and John immediately left the ship. The words straight away and immediately are translations of the same Greek word, which expresses the idea of no delay. Jesus knew the right time to call these men to a new vocation, and they sensed that the time had come to answer the call. One modern philosopher is quoted by saying, "If I ever became seriously Christian, I should be ashamed of having tried everything else first." How many Christians should share his saying? Jesus comes to their home, office, workshop, place of business, and says, "Follow me," just as he did with Peter, Andrew, James, and John. He wants their full-time service. But instead of responding immediately, they say, "I'll think about it. Not now, when the conditions are different." Delay causes them to lose opportunities that might add great meaning to their lives. And too long a delay may mean eternal loss. Many a person is mending their nets who ought to be preaching Christ. Others, like Zebedee, need to stay with the ship. Happy is the person who recognizes the call of Christ and responds immediately. This is especially true in a day and age where everything seems to be vying for your attention and everything appears to be urgent and important. There is no longer time to put off responding to Christ's invitation. And as always, think on these things.